আপনারা দেখছেন ILFL Soccer Night.
Welcome back. It's the final section of the ILFL Soccer Night show. I've got lots to round up for you and lots to say and a little bit of time to say it, so I'm going to do it in my own unique style. We're going to finish off with the ILFL and Shanali Oteith Veterans League, and like I said, there are a couple of games taking place this Thursday that could be of significance to my boys who are still here from FC Bondu and to Stepney, who, like we said, at the beginning of the season we were talking about how they were supposedly and proposedly going to do very well. But as it stands, here are the games that are to come up this Thursday night in the First Division. They're here on your screen for you right now. Riverside Vets take on FC Redbridge. And I suppose out of that game, all we're trying to see is if FC Redbridge can score their second goal of the season. Weavers take on Tower Hamlets Vets B. Now, the significance of that is the fast improving and emerging Weavers Vets sides, if they can get a result, i.e. 3 points, against Tower Hamlets, it is they who will finish second in the table and not Stepney. Rash, what is the significance of that?
Well, basically, if Weavers win, they go second, and that means Stepney are third. So that will be a very disappointing season for Stepney. So everyone will be looking forward to that match. Weavers on a good run. They play good football. We saw on the highlights. They're a good side. So it's all down to Weavers now to cement the second place for Division 1.
The rewards could be great for second place. I'll say no more than that. The other game, significant game that's taking place on Thursday night, is the Veterans Cup Final, which is taking place between the new Premier Division champions, London Tigers Vets, and the early season pace setters, the Beaumont Masters. And I have to say, Rash, I don't think it's as one-sided as it's probably looking on paper. I know Beaumont fell away in the middle, but they proved in a game against Sire that, you know what, they've got something.
Obviously, everyone's going to back London Tigers. They're a good side. They've been very, very strong this season. It's a cup game. We've managed to be in the semi-final the last couple of seasons. This time we're in the final. We've beaten teams like Bromley, Abuhani, who are very strong. And looking at the league form, you've seen Tigers lost 3 games. So they can be beaten. They lost 3 games in the league. Although they won the league, they lost 3 games. So in the cup final, on the day, it all depends who turns up, who gives 100%, who has the passion, who wants it more. Yes, we're the underdogs, but I think we will give it a go and see what happens. It's all about on the day.
And the name Beaumont has been a bit of a bogey name this season for London Tigers.
We've always had a good game with Tigers, and I think obviously this will continue. But on the day, I still think we still have a chance. Be the underdogs, I think we still have a chance. So we'll give 100% and see what happens.
No, in a word, Tigers, Beaumont.
It's tough to say. You know, I mean, Tigers, they've proven that they're sort of cup winners as well. I mean, this time they've won the title, so that they're bubbling with confidence now. So they've won the previous 3 cup titles. So can you imagine going into the 4th one? So
and no one's done the double. Am I right in saying that?
No one's done a double, no.
No one has done a double before, and no one has won 4 cup.
There you go, Tigers.
Cup finals
I've set the standard for you. Double, or is it going to be Beaumont? That's all happening this Thursday. Hey, if you're not doing anything, go down. We've got a couple of good games to show you next week from there, as long as the cameraman gets there as well. We've also got upcoming, like we said, is the UK Bangladeshi Football Championship. That is happening when, Rash?
On Sunday the 3rd at Hackney Marshes.
Sunday the 3rd at Hackney Marshes. This Sunday is the 3rd, so it is this week that is happening. We've spoken about that over the previous weeks. I'm not going to say anything more about that, apart from everybody is converging on Hackney Marshes this Sunday to take part in the national tournament itself. Don't know who's going to come away with it. Lots of rumours that a London side may take it, but I heard that last year and it never came close. It went as far away as it possibly could. So let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day. In fact, a great 2 days, because the final then takes place the next day at the Dagenham and Redbridge ground on Monday. That is a bank holiday Monday, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah,
that's the bank holiday Monday taking place at Dagenham and Redbridge. I believe that'll be a 4 p.m. kickoff at Dagenham and Redbridge. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. In 2 weeks' time, right in saying 2 weeks' time?
For the...
Yes, May the 17th, Summer League is going to take place. And we have our 16 teams who have finalised for that Summer League tournament, which is going to take place over 7 or 8 weeks, I believe it is. 2 divisions. Here are the 16 teams who are going to take place. This is in no particular order, as they always say on those programmes. So here are your 16 teams. We have participation from London Tigers, SCTA, Beaumont Youth, Robin Hood Tigers, Weavers, London Gaza, Inter Asia, Redcoat, Burdett, St Catherine's, Reach Out, Lotus, Boundary, Riverside, Wednesday Athletics and Arsenal's Community Side. 16 teams taking part in this year's ILFL Summer League. Make no predictions, because football, as I always say on this show, is a funny old game, and we don't know what's going to happen. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll give you more information on how those teams break down into their respective divisions. Anything else we can say about that, Prash?
One thing I can add is, obviously, we launched it last year. It was a very successful. We had 14 teams. Obviously, this year we increased it by 2 teams to 16, and we've added 2 linesmen per game with no cost increase. So we understand all the teams' financial situation, so we've cut down the cost and added 2 linesmen for every game. And hopefully it'll be more enjoyable, and it'll be in the same place, Hector Marshes, in one venue for all the teams. And good luck to all the teams.
Excellent. The boys from FC Bondu have hung around because they like it here so much. Guys, I just want to finish off by just 1 or 2 things, just to wrap the whole thing up. Where do you go from here? Like you said, a few months ago, it was about, let's just take part and see what happens. Well, now you've taken part, what is going to happen?
Go on, Emma.
Well, I know the over 35 summer league is summer league is coming up, so we're going to sit down and talk about the summer league and see if we can carry the success that we've had in the winter league, and hopefully try and put in a team in the summer league.
I think you should. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, watch this space.
Okay. Has it been fun? Has it been enjoyable?
It's been fantastic. The first time for myself entering a league like this, and meeting so many talented people, great guys like Rashid Bhai and Anwar Bhai, meeting them, just getting to know more about the league. I think it's just been fascinating, and certainly watch this space. There's nothing saying we don't want to come back. We certainly will.
That's what we like to. That's what we like today. Nanu, it's been a good winter league for the Vets.
It has been. I think it's been one of the best as well. It's been really diverse. We had so many new teams starting. Mostin, Redbridge. That they came in. Redbridge didn't do so well. Mostin did fantastic. But we'll see what happens in the next season. Now, as Aminu mentioned, the summer season is starting, and it's nothing different. Veterans League will continue throughout the summer. We've got our 16 teams and a few teams on the waiting list as well. So believe it or not, Veterans League is expanding in a massive way. But there's so much we could do because of the infrastructure. So in the summer, there's going to be 16 teams, and we're going to have 8 teams per division. So that means there will be more games. There'll be newer teams coming in. Fresh insight, new legs. There's going to be new 35-year-olds coming in. So watch the space. Bond is going to be in the Prem, so they'll be up against teams like Tower Hamlets and Tigers. So see how that goes. And we want to thank some of the new teams as well. Coming and participating.
Absolutely, because they've made it what it has been.
Yeah, and I hope that they have the same experience as Bondo did.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, like we said before, thanks for coming in. Looking forward to seeing you more and more on the show. I get the feeling that we might see a little bit more of you here. Thanks again to Rashid and Nanu coming in. That is it. It's been all about the Vets this evening. You guys, you're going to continue. It's all going to come back to you again in a few weeks' time. Warmer weather makes the legs respond a little bit quicker as well. So we're looking forward to the football that you've got to offer, the Summer League to come, the National Championships to come, 11-a-side football. Don't we just love this game, love this sport, love the show, and love having you here to share it all with us on the ILFL Soccer Night show. So from me, the crew, and my friends, it's good night.